Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and today I'm in Jasper, Tennessee. I've never been here to do a photography shoot. I've driven through here a time or two on my way to Kimball. Usually you never stop in Jasper, but today I've decided to park, walk around what I'd call the old town, which is the square and the associated little areas right around it. Let's go take some pictures of Jasper. Just like every other small town in this region of the world, they have the courthouse in the middle of the town. It sits in the middle of it, as you can see, and all of the associated businesses around the courthouse are basically lawyers. Like here's Swafford, Jenkins and Rains across the street here. There's a couple of them over there, 2 or 3. Yeah, it's all lawyers. Yeah, let's take a look at this placard here. Well, I've so far made my way off of Main Street and around the square over here to basically the next street over. And right there's the Justice Building and the VFW is right there. And they've got like all the sheriff department vehicles are parked in this lot beside the VFW. Let's go see what else we can get into. Come on. Well, I found the Little White Church Cemetery that was established in 1833. It's got a couple of Civil War graves. It's kind of interesting to find those. Like this photo here shows this gentleman was with Tennessee. Kind of neat to see the history of the local area, and it's captured in the headstones. A lot of these people in the late 1800s didn't live a long time. There's many of them that died in their 20s, a lot of them. So a lot of infant deaths too. Really bizarre, but life was hard in the 19th century apparently. At that point in time, there wasn't much here, and in less than 200 years, it's turned into all of this that we see today. You know, there's dozens of police cars, and there's all this construction and pavement and roads and electricity and wires and internet and telephone and, you know, GoPros and, well, this ain't a GoPro, but you get the point. So much has happened in such a short period of time. It's interesting to see it. Well, I hear the bells, but I don't see them. Oh, they're playing over a PA speaker off the railroad, whatever you call this building right here. It's the railroad building, train station. Yeah, they were playing it over a PA speaker. I see it on the corner of it. Okay, this is pretty significant, mainly because of what I saw literally earlier today. In downtown Chattanooga on Market Street is a building called the Fisher Evans Building. And the Fisher Evans Building it started out as a school, okay? And now it's a jewelry store, and it's right across the street from the Chattanooga Bank Building, which I've been kind of following the renovation of, and you know, and its urban decay over the years. This is let me get it pulled up here. This is a clock on this pedestal, all right? See it right here? I went in the Fisher Evans jewelry store today, and there's a picture on the wall of Market Street from probably 1925, somewhere in there when they had a big flood, and there's 2 guys in a boat rowing down Market Street, and there's a clock exactly like this one in the photo with the pedestal that looks exactly like this on it. That pedestal is still there on Market Street. The rest of the clock is gone, but the pedestal remains, and it's exactly like this one. And it just kind of struck me dumbfounded to see it, because I was not expecting to see that here. But yeah, there's the actual clock. I saw it in the photo earlier today, and it caught my attention then. And now here I am in Jasper, Tennessee, and there's another one exactly like it. I wonder what their favorite football team is. It's kind of hard to guess. It's a quaint little town. Walked by the Mason Lodge. It's in a big open grassy yard. I ain't never seen one like that. Normally it's in some other kind of commercial building or something. Yeah, I'm by the Chamber of Commerce. And I've pretty well made it around town. Now I'm having to venture out into the more remote portions to find stuff. But there's Phillips Furniture. I think I'm gonna wrap up this video and head back. This has been an interesting little walk around Jasper, Tennessee with the Leica CL and I think I'm using it's the Voigtlander Nokton 35 f1.4. It's a nice little sleepy town. It's got an interesting restaurant on the square. It says something like something restaurant and climbing gear. I didn't know that there was such a thing in Jasper, but apparently there is. Jasper's not easy to get to from the interstate. You actually, Cummins Highway comes through here, and it was the road that passed through this area before I-24 was built. So the interstate kind of bypasses Jasper, so you don't actually get to see Jasper up from the interstate. There's an exit marked Jasper, but once you get off that exit, you have to drive about 3 or 4 miles to the town. It's kind of landlocked. So if you're interested in seeing Jasper, Tennessee, you have to actually deliberately come here. It's not something you just do by getting off the interstate and then you're in this town. So with all that said, I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. And until I do see you, get your camera out. Go take a picture with it, all right? We'll see you later. Bye-bye.